There's a lot of things said about pelvic floor health online, and honestly, some of them are oversimplified, outdated, and just don't reflect the full picture. So, in this video, I want to walk you through 5 things that I would never say about pelvic floor health and what I want you to understand instead. And this isn't about calling anyone out, it's about giving a more complete, honest, and supportive way to think about your body. So, the first thing that I would never say is that pelvic floor changes only happen postpartum. Yes, postpartum is one season where people may experience changes, but it's not the only one. Pelvic floor changes can happen during menopause, with aging, in athletes, in children, or just based on your individual anatomy and genetics. So when we only talk about this in the context of motherhood, it leaves a lot of people out of the conversation. The second thing that I would never say is that there's only one solution that works for everyone. So pelvic floor health is not a one size fits all. What helps one person might look completely different for somebody else. And that's not a problem. It's just how our bodies work. So for one person, that might be pelvic floor physical therapy that's helpful. For somebody else, it may be rest, lifestyle changes, support garments, or surgery, or a combination of all of these things. There's not one right path that's right for everybody. There's the path that's right for your body. The third thing that I would never say is to ignore new or worsening symptoms. If something in your body feels new, different, or like it's changing, that deserves attention. It doesn't mean that something's wrong, but it means that it's worth understanding what is going on. Education and support can be very helpful, but they don't replace getting clarity on what's actually going on with your body. So the fourth thing that I would never say is that support feels the same for everybody. Even with something like wearable pelvic floor support, that experience can vary. What feels really helpful or relieving for one person might feel neutral or even uncomfortable for somebody else. And it doesn't mean that it's not good or that it's bad. It just means that bodies are different and the way we experience things are different. And then the fifth thing that I would never say is anything that makes someone feel ashamed for needing support. Needing support, whether that's physical, medical, external, mental, does not mean that you failed your body, and you deserve to feel supported in whatever way makes the most sense for you. And if all of this is making you realize how different an individual pelvic floor experiences can be, and you're trying to make sense of your own symptoms, especially if you've noticed things like pressure, heaviness, or changes that you don't fully understand yet, I do have a free pelvic health symptom tracker that I've linked below that can help you understand and recognize what you're noticing and feel more prepared for next steps. Pelvic floor health is nuanced, it's individual, and it deserves to be talked about in a way that reflects that. So if you've ever felt confused, left out of the conversation, or unsure what applies to you, you're not alone, and there's space for everyone in this conversation too. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you in the next video.